Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another edition of Health Class. For today's video, we'll be discussing about the common sex or sexual health myths out in the community. I will discuss some of those sexual myths and I'll ask you those questions and you can type in your answers and comments down in the chat section or in the comment section. I want to know your answers to these questions and I want to know if you believe in some of these sexual myths, and I want to try to correct some of those myths by presenting you the facts. So stay tuned. Hi guys, my name is Ryan and I'm specializing in diabetes, alcohol and other drugs, men's sexual health, and primary care. For those of you who haven't watched my previous men's sexual health videos about erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation, please do watch them. Let's explore what you know and don't know about sex and sexual health and break some of those common sexual health myths. Everyone has heard their fair share about sexual health myths, especially during teenage years. Unfortunately though, some of those sexual myths might persist into adulthood, affecting the way we relate to our sexual lives. In this video, we will try to debunk some of those widespread misconceptions about sex. Let's start with question number 1. I need you to write your answers down in the live chat section or in the comment section. Let me hear your thoughts. This video is interactive. It's not just me sharing ideas, but you can also share your ideas to me and to the rest of the viewers. Question number 1. Does sex requires an erection? Again, does sex requires an erection? Type in your answers. The answer is no or false. Why? Let's hear what the experts say. The fact is that this myth seems to have become even more widespread and believed more firmly since the introduction of Viagra and other impotence drugs. The fact is that sex involves a great deal of activities, and most women and men report the best sex involves creativity, fun, communication, and partnership. Many men experience a lack of erection from time to time, and this doesn't need to be a problem. In fact, being so goal-oriented about sex means that men can miss out on a lot of pleasure. There are many things you can do to satisfy a partner and experience sexual pleasure yourself. Putting pressure on yourself to get an erection only makes it less likely that you will have one. So the more you will pressure yourself to have a good erection, then the less likely that you will get one. Question number 2. Can stress affect the strength of erection? Type in your answers. The answer is true. Yes, that statement is correct. Stress can undermine or sabotage the strength of erection. So, stay away from stress. Whether it's financial stress, personal stress, family stress, work stress, relationship stress. During periods of significant stress, it is common to have difficulties getting and maintaining an erection. Stress and anxiety can interrupt how your brain sends messages to the penis to allow extra blood flow. In fact, blood flow is often redirected away from the genital region during stress. Did you get it right? Well, let's proceed to the next question. The next question is, sex is only good if it ends in orgasm. Type in your answers. The correct answer is no, false, not correct. Yes, orgasm can be great, but it is definitely not the only pleasurable aspect of a sexual encounter. Even when sex doesn't end in climax, it can still feel really good for both partners. Also, if orgasm is the only goal, it might not be as enjoyable. Did you get it right? Now, the next question. This next question or statement is very common out in the community. I need you to write your answers down below. The next question is, does size matters? The correct answer is false. No, that's not true. Penises and testicles come in a variety of shapes and sizes. When they're not erect, they appear to be in different size. But when they're erect, they actually have a similar, much more similar sizes. Since most men don't see each other's erect penises, they really have no way to realistically compare the size of their erect penis to that of other men.
So out of the 25 women that I surveyed, and this was a survey of women from 21 years, and I did have one respondent, a bit of an outlier, she was 87 years old. These women were married and unmarried. So the results were overwhelmingly, for women, size does not matter. 21 out of the 25 respondents said no, size does not matter. There was one woman that was sitting on the fence, and there were another 3 that actually said size does matter. I think from this, there's 3 key take-home messages. The first take-home message for most men is that most men underestimate their actual size compared with that of other men. The second take-home message is that for most women, size doesn't matter. It's other things like technique, it's like compassion, enjoyment, and also too for some women, large size is actually painful. Now, my own personal view is that I've been surprised by the information that I've received, especially the information in terms of pain. But I think that if a man focuses on not how he's performing, so focusing on what he's doing rather than how he's performing, and instead stay in the moment, then he really can't go wrong.
Now trivia. Did you know that the average penis size is 5.16 inches? Now, according to David Veal, an expert, he said that the average flaccid or pendulous penis or soft penis is about 3.61 inches. The average length of an erect penis is about 5.16 inches. And then the average girth of a flaccid penis is about 3.66 inches. And for erect penis is about 4.59 inches. So there you go. Next question. This next question is also one of the common sexual myths that we have out in the community. And I want to know your thoughts and your answers by typing in your answers in the chat section or comment section. Men are always willing and ready to engage in sex. What do you think? True or false? The answer is false. It's not true. Did you get it right? Men are just like women. There are times that men are not in the mood. There are times that men don't feel like they want to have sex. Even though men may like sex, or even those men who like sex a lot, almost all of us at one time or another don't feel like being sexually active. Correct? However, this stereotype can operate to make men feel expected to perform, even when they'd rather not, and put extra pressure on themselves in this way. They may feel like they can't say that they don't want to have sex. Men aren't vehicles of sex and need to be okay with or willing to say no when they don't want to. That's it for today, guys. I'll discuss a few more sexual health myths questions in my next video. How did you go? Did you get a lot of correct answers? Thank you for watching this video and thank you for participating. Again, sexual health concerns amongst men, speak to your doctor, don't be embarrassed. I'll see you on my next video. Stay safe and be healthy.